Yeah, as one of the largest European traders of natural gas and electricity, Uniper prioritized digitalization of its trading activities to strengthen its competitive position in the algorithmic trading space. As global energy markets evolve and become more real-time and more automated than ever. And the world is clearly moving towards Python for advanced techniques, democratization of analytics, access to a strong community, and we have certainly felt this global shift.
We are constantly considering various tools and frameworks for our visualization needs. And here, Dash really offers an interesting set of trade-offs for our use cases. To name a few, it has a rather friendly learning curve for developing dashboard applications, and it's Python-based and works very well with our tech stack for data processing and visualization tools, right? And it also allows us to customize the look and feel through custom CSS styles or also with some built-in Python libraries. On top of these, it provides desirable deployment functionalities through its Flask-based app and server classes. And these are a couple major reasons why we use Dash to productionize our data applications. At the beginning in our team, we created app templates that deployed individual Dash applications in Kubernetes clusters. But we were also looking for a tidier solution that lowers our maintenance efforts and enables central management of the dashboard applications. That's actually when we got in contact with Plotly, hence our introduction to Dash Enterprise.
Yeah, Adam, in our area, these are of course traders, but also market analysts and risk managers. But generally, we do not, keep Dash Enterprise exclusive for trading. It's basically can help other areas at Uniper as well, and that's something we are looking into to enable.
A brief summary: the requirements for democratization of analytics were accommodating various Python workflows, centralizing app management, reducing deployment times, and maintaining security and compliance.
Our journey included a very close collaboration with various teams on Plotly side to find the best solution to deploy Dash Enterprise into our IT landscape. And we were also one of the first Azure-based customers. That's why it really included quite intensive collaboration and communication with Plotly. Another major requirement was the implementation of Azure Active Directory for authentication and authorization. This is our standard, and we want to keep this standard in a uniform way among all our platforms. This is also solved very elegantly using an access management tool at Dash Enterprise. Dash Enterprise engine also supports managing these resources centrally, provides us platform observability from cluster down to application resource usage level. And so the Databricks workspaces and Plotly Dash Enterprise, they can communicate with each other and share resources. They can also access to data sources, for example, from Snowflake, from Kafka feeds, from Databricks itself, and other internal or external data APIs. Here, the user autonomy plays a very large role. So we want to enable our software engineers, our analysts, and traders to deploy their own apps without lengthy IT processes. It's very important to enable them to self-sufficiently create, deploy, and manage data apps in their trusted IDEs. So exactly. Basically, we are pushing the code changes, and Dash Enterprise take this code change and creates a container around it. So containerization happens inside Dash Enterprise and also deployed directly as a web application.
Thank you, Tanay. It's amazing how seamless the whole process is, with a lot of the steps automated, and you build in this graph also made it a lot easier to understand every single step and how an app actually becomes, goes into production.
But I think what is more important is really good support for the real-time architecture, real-time data feeds. We can easily connect to Kafka, implement event-driven architecture with Dash. That's was a big enabler for us. Yeah, Dash integrates well into the landscape. We have a central monitoring. We can manage all data apps from one single place, and that's generally keeps the incremental effort for onboarding new apps fairly low for us, so that we can scale easily without the need to scale the team at the same pace. We ensure that our data apps remain protected from unauthorized access while still enabling very easy access to all relevant internal, external data sources. It's basically about empowerment of business users. And yeah, Uniper analysts and traders can now develop data apps on their own and can more easily collaborate with peers without leaving their favorite environment, like notebook environment. And that's resulting in growing user base and increasing number of data apps.
The problems that Uniper faced had to do with varied Python workflows, decentralized app management, and long deployment lead times. But with Dash Enterprise, they were able to find solutions through user autonomy, cloud-native Kubernetes, and Databricks Dash. As a result of those solutions, they brought down deployment times to roughly 9 minutes, they streamlined operations, and empowered business users.